Good afternoon, late afternoon. It's 3:16 p.m. on December 8th, 2022. It's a good day today. So, something like you have to say something like that. Alright, I'm coming here to do facts for a little while. How's everybody? I'm looking at my notes. I have a lot of notes today. I will do one note. So, a lot of notes today. I'm missing half of my notes. I'm missing a good thing. Hold on. I know I gotta keep this under 10 minutes. So I'm looking at all my notes. I'm found them. Alright, anyway, we're gonna need the notes. Hold on, let me bring these up for this day. So we have a couple of things we have to think of, and maybe I get kicked out, maybe they block my First Amendment rights today. But anyway, first of all, I'm using a Momo book today. Look at my notes. Yeah, alright. So first we're gonna go with alright. Oh, the first page. We have this man in the White House, right? He say he's president. He did not know the man that comes on Twitter and support his page and give out speeches and they talk about every day. I'll tell you the honest truth. He did not know the real Joe Biden. This was a job done by Giovanni Betzler Einstein, and Tony Vitale, which is his name, Anthony Francis Vitale, born 4/28/1969. This man plotted this on. He sent a friend request to this man that looked just that plays Joe Biden now in the White House, that lives in Los Angeles, California. He sent him a friend request on January 6, 2015. He planned this. He approached him. He got a response from him. He didn't check his Facebook until February 17, 2018, from Tony Vitale. Tony gave him a casual approach. He said he was a member of the Democrat Party, and then he didn't offer him the part to play to run the man that's in the White House. He's a 77-year-old man. He's Caucasian white. He has blue eyes. The real Joe Biden had brown eyes. This one is born on November 12, 1947. He's from Ohio. I haven't checked anything. I'll check later on. I have to be fact checking. You guys can fact check. I'm about to be wrong, but this is what I got for all of this. Let's go to the next one. This man, he was born in Ohio from a Republican family. He went to elementary school. He went to middle school. His name is supposed to be Hank. His first name, I don't know what's his last name. He went to high school. He graduated high school. Then went to college. He stood there to the age of 8 years old in his family home that they grew up in Ohio. It was a big problem, and he didn't move out till he was 28 years old. He never worked a day in life. He never had a job. He never worked for his dad had a roofing company, a small business at the time. He decided on May 7, 1968 to pack his bags and move to the city of Chicago at the age of 28. He moved on May 7, 1966. He drove on the car he had since he was 16 years old on his yellow Cadillac, 1948 yellow Cadillac Eldorado. I can't figure out a license plate. This town only had a population of right now of 1,962 people. 92.4% Caucasian, 2.3% Hispanic, 3.3% Black, 0.7% Asian, and 2.2% or other. So he didn't need to. You see, this one didn't need to win Ohio because I don't know Ohio. I don't go to Ohio. His dad died of lung cancer. Time of death was 12:11 p.m. Something here 5 now 40. I don't know. His date of death of his dad was January 6, 1998. 1981, I don't have a name. Date of birth for his dad is June 28, 1992. He was born in Seattle, Washington. His mom died at 57 years old. Her date of death was 10/2/1982. Her time of death was 10:42 p.m. Cause of her death was cardiac arrest, heart attack. Um, his parents gave him $10,000 to leave, and that's it. He never spoke to them after moving to Chicago. He has a sister which passed away. His sister passed away on 10. She was born on 10/3/1949. She died at the age of 66. She died in October 26, 2014. She died in Ohio. She died in Ohio. Yep. He has a sister. The sister had three kids, two boys and a girl. They all married. They live in the Pearl District in Portland, Oregon, and in the after on in 23rd Street. One of them lives up there by New York Pizza and all of that, and two of them lives in the Pearl District. Um, they purchased a property when he left for $568,900 a mortgage, and the down payment was $147,000. The inheritance went to the daughter. She got $962,000 cash, and the inheritance closing date was December 26, 1983. A farm. They sold it for in 1980 for $6,356,000. It's 44 acres in Central Ohio. It's an apple picking farm. It has hay rides, a maze. They apple pick. They sell apple cider. They sell apple pie, and a bunch of other stuff. One of the boys from the sister was born in Pennsylvania, and the other boy and the girl. I didn't get into detail with that. The next thing is this one. Chelsea. Joe Biden visited Eric Adams the first time. I was locked up. Tony was locking me up somewhere. I don't know if it was where. On January 27, 2022, he was stood in the Chelsea Hotel with the Westside 16th Street. He stood in room 506. It's a 10th floor hotel. I didn't check. He stood in room 506, and Tony stood in room 606, which is my condo unit number, 606. They stood there the same night. Tony arrived at the hotel at 5:47 p.m. that day, and he booked his flight on Expedia account, tiva19999@gmail.com. He paid $2,146.90 with tax for the room. Floor 506. That was January. He arrived and he left the next day. It was 4-star hotel to the west side. Tony invited a friend so he could administer that guy. And this guy, all his murders and everything, the guy that looks like Joe Biden, he wears a black ski mask. And none of the victims have seen what he looked like. Even the person that administered him that day, which he lives in Rockaway. I'm not gonna say no names. Came with him. All right. Really quick. He was a 27-year-old. He lived in Chicago for 2 years and 6 months and 2 days before he moved to Chicago. In Chicago, he started using drugs in July 27, 1968. He started using cocaine. He started to be a daily user, and that August 1968, he became a drug addict. He started selling cocaine. He had his friends. He had 15 friends in Chicago, 3 male friends, all black friends. And he lived in an elevator building, a 12-floor building, one-bedroom apartment, which he paid $380 a month. It was a corner building in the north-south side of Chicago. He had 12 female friends, black girls, only used white classic Reeboks, relaxed fit Levi jeans, black and white socks, Hanes in his brand. He had 8 out of them were black females. And at the time, he wasn't having no gay sex, same-sex sex. And then that's it. I need people to check after the Brooklyn Expressway, after Salambuda and Hunts Point, the Long Island side. There's 4 bags. There may be a body on the 4th trash bin towards the Manhattan, but it's on the Long Island side. And that's about it. 4 trash bags. And then there's a lady that lived in Detroit, Michigan, that was friends with him. They had sex a million times. I don't want to even say the number of times, it's a lot. And she's a year younger than him, and she used to live in the same building than him. And she lives in Detroit, Michigan right now. She has kids. Is she married? No. She's single. If we could find her in Detroit, Michigan, I'll find out more information later. All right, take care. Have a great day.